The following contest is your main event for the television championship. Introducing first our challenger from Marietta, Georgia, Kyle Matthews. Kyle Matthews. His opponent, our current reigning and defending Rampage Pro Wrestling television champion from Trussville, Alabama, Mike Posey. Mike Posey.
Television championship up on the line. Mike Posey, the champion, defending tonight against the former RPW heavyweight champion, Kyle Matthews.
Well, Nigel, interesting thing is that you've been gone. We have raised the weight requirements for the heavyweight title. It's now 225. Kyle Matthews was the heavyweight champion, lost the title to Big LG, not meeting the weight requirements. So he's been out on a mission to prove that he can still compete with the heavyweights, to show Ben Masters that Ben Masters made the wrong decision. Now here he is. Ben Masters has rewarded him for being a finals in the Rampage Rumble, beating the big 600-pound Pain. So now he gets his TV title shot, and the TV title open weight restrictions. There are no weight restrictions in the TV title. Anyone from light heavyweight to heavyweight can compete for that title belt.
Well, it's a well-deserved championship opportunity for Kyle Matthews, of course, trained by the late, great Nightmare Ted Allen. International star here in Kyle Matthews, definitely making his mentor proud here in Rampage Pro Wrestling. I'll tell you what, Mike Posey has his hands full here tonight against Kyle Matthews.
Oh, yeah, Kyle Matthews, to me, pound for pound, one of the top athletes in the wrestling industry today. Mike Posey, also pound for pound, one of the top at least 20. This is going to be a great matchup. I'm excited about this matchup. I've been waiting on it all day long. And hopefully I can get my excitement level back up. The Doc Gayton just has thrown me off my game today.
Take a look at Posey using his body weight as leverage now, as he has Kyle Matthews completely pinned down in the middle of the circle. You know that has to affect the back of Kyle Matthews. And Posey.
Mike Posey, and here's something about Mike Posey. We talked about it earlier. Mike Posey will use the count out to his advantage. He'll use the DQ to his advantage, and he's definitely going to use a time limit draw. 15 minutes, that's all they get. Kyle's got to beat Mike Posey. Mike Posey does not have to beat Kyle Matthews.
As they would say in football, Posey's running down that clock.
Oh, yeah, he is definitely running down that clock. It fits to his already very methodical approach, the submission-style wrestling. I call him the George St. Pierre of professional wrestling. And, you'll see it here. He'll bend Kyle Matthews in all kinds of positions if he gets a chance to.
Shoulder tackle there from the television champion, Mike Posey. Leapfrog by Kyle Matthews. And a nice monkey flip, a reverse monkey flip, I guess you would say.
Yes, that was a reverse monkey flip.
From Matthews. Going into the turnbuckle does the TV champion, and Kyle Matthews, there's a regular monkey flip.
That's the monkey flip.
Sending him halfway across the ring. Matthews hook a leg, trying to make quick work of this. It's our main event here tonight, the television championship. Of course, we're talking about Impact Wrestling a little bit earlier with Crew Jones and Sean Banks competing there. Kyle Matthews, no stranger to the Impact Wrestling family.
And Mike Posey will be the opponent of Sean Banks and Crew Jones. And he'll be teaming with a guy that he's had some issues with, Corey Hollis.
Hey, be there tonight. Mike Posey firing back, or trying to, with a monkey flip of his own, but he just takes a ride right on his back.
Very well scouted there by Kyle Matthews, kind of knowing what. And into a stun gun, hot shot like maneuver.
The battle of the monkey flips, and going to the well one too many times with both these competitors. Take a look at Mike Posey.
For years, Kyle Matthews reminded me of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Mike Posey taking a page out of the late Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert's book on that one.
Trying to stomp, just a hole right in the chest of Kyle Matthews. The shoulder tackles in the corner. Now Mike Posey, you see there, he's got that flexibility, putting the boot right underneath the jaw. Snapmare takeover by Posey. Drops the elbow, goes for the hook of the leg on Kyle Matthews, and still hanging on to that television championship. And Kyle Matthews still hanging on to the opportunity. Once again, Posey goes for the cover and only a 1 count.
And here you go. Here comes that methodical game plan of Mike Posey's. I can wear you down. I can take the clock. I don't have to worry.
Posey with the cravat locked into Kyle Matthews. And again, these two men putting it all on the line. The main event for the television championship. Matthews off the ropes. Interesting way to slow down the momentum from Posey.
Oh, springboard back leg drop right there. Leg drop on the back of the head is what I meant to say. Again, the Doc game these got me all fresh.
Well, you know, the man has caused all kind of havoc. Of course, he's calling for blood. You never know what can happen here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Kyle Matthews' head just hit the mat, it looked like. Look at Mike Posey.
Ooh, catapult drop kick right to the midsection.
Can you believe that? Could have cracked a rib on that. Goes for the cover, doesn't get the 3 count, though. Kyle Matthews hanging in on this matchup. Of course, you do not become the heavyweight champion of Rampage Pro Wrestling by not being one of the most resilient performers in the game.
Resiliency, if you look that word up in the dictionary, Webster's, Myrom, online app, whatever, Kyle Matthews' face is going to be right there.
Hey, take a look at this. The backslide attempt from Matthews. Posey going down 2.
Ooh. Almost a backslide there. Shades of Ricky Steamboat Ric Flair. Oh, nice swinging neck breaker.
And once again, very smartly, and I've noticed that a lot between these two gentlemen, they're both hooking the leg. Anything extra they can do to get that just half a second in this matchup, because the stakes are up in this match.
Oh, yes,
nice
TV
leg
title.
drop.
I mean, a lot of people will be like, oh, it's a TV title, it's not the heavyweight title. No, the TV title is a very valuable title. You still get more money if you hold that belt, and that's why we have seen a lot out of Mike Posey now. There's a nice splitting leg drop. But Kyle, again, showing that fight like you talked about earlier, that resiliency.
That's interesting. Split leg drop. I've never seen that one before.
Hey, when you're as flexible as Mike Posey, I guess you can pull it off.
Well, I guess so. Kyle Matthews as close to the middle of the ring as Posey can get him. Driving the head of Matthews into the ring. And Mike Posey, you know, I tell you what, he certainly used to be one of the most respected referees, but has made a great transition to be a great wrestler that he is now. Once again, locking in the cravat on Kyle Matthews. And again, our main event here tonight at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Don't forget next week to tune in. Big 6-man tag coming up as Posey shoots Matthews into the corner, but Matthews catches Posey right in the musher with that kick.
Oh, nice counter from Kyle Matthews. Sorry, I was checking the clock, making sure that we definitely got time for this matchup. You know, because Mike Posey, like we said, he will take advantage of this. He will use chicanery. He will pull it tight. He will gouge your eyes.
Matthews.
Oh, nice cross body block. 1, 2. Oh, that was so very close.
Very close.
Kyle Matthews was almost half a second away from tasting championship gold one more time here at Rampage Pro Wrestling.
Well, you know, Josh, good strategy by Kyle Matthews, not allowing Mike Posey to go to the outside of the ring, not allowing Mike Posey to stall in this matchup, taking use of every second you have to when it comes to television championship matchup.
Ooh. Mike Posey with a variation of like a Rough Rider.
A nice leg
the What a Maneuver! Yes, it's the What a Maneuver. That's what it's called. Oh, that's usually his coup de grace, usually a very easy 3 count after hitting that move.
The What a Maneuver. I thought you were channeling Tony Schiavone. Of course, I hadn't been in her couple of years, so I didn't know the signature move of Mike Posey.
Yes, Mike Posey's signature move is the What a Maneuver, and he has the ring around the Posey. Ooh. And there's a drop kick from Kyle Matthews. That's a signature kick anywhere.
I tell you what, that's got to knock Posey out. But
again,
again,
wait a second. Kyle, you got to go out there and get him. You cannot let him just sit there. He will
you
go
better
for
be
a
careful.
Suicide dive. Oh, Posey, what a fake out right there.
To the outside of the ring, and this is not where you want to be if you are Kyle Matthews. This is exactly what Mike Posey wants to happen.
Posey's got the chair. You know what he's thinking now.
Take a look at senior official Dustin Robinson, though, making sure that Posey does not use the chair. And look at there.
Wait a second. Oh, super kick.
Spider-Man-like agility from Kyle Matthews to the outside.
Oh, a suicide plunge onto referee Dustin Robinson. Oh, the ref's out.
The ref is out. Mike Posey sends Kyle Matthews back into the ring.
This cannot happen. It's Ben Masters. Stop talking to the guy in the front row. We got chicanery on our hands at Rampage. Wait a second. Kyle counters. Super kick.
Lights out. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. King Kong Bundy. 7, 8, 9, 10, Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas.
My goodness, obviously we have a brand new television champion. If we would have had a referee.
Ben Masters, make the kale. Masters earlier today.
Kyle Matthews going to check on Dustin Robinson there. As you can see, Dave Masters trying to help out as well ringside. Kyle Matthews throwing Dustin Robinson back into the ring.
We have just got a few minutes left in this episode, folks.
Mike Posey with
the
TV
Posey with the
championship.
TV title. What? Oh, man.
Right across the skull of Kyle Matthews, the medal, meeting the 4 at 2, 3. What
Mike
a
Posey
disappointing
retains
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
your winner of
television
the
championship.
match.
Again, this guy has
Mike
not lost since
Posey.
July, but then again, he's not won a lot of them either.
What a disappointing end to one of
Your
the
winner and still television champion, Mike
Title belts, hold
Posey.
tight, feet on their ropes.